this FireAde, because this is, with the push of a button, you can cool off any fire. It will spray up to 15 feet away. You're getting a 4-pack today. Why do you need a 4-pack? Because put one in every room. Everybody can use this. Every car should have one. $37.28 is the lowest price we've ever offered. It makes it $9.32 per can. And when you see what this will do, it's different than those powder extinguishers. Each one will last in its can up to 5 years. That's peace of mind. It's $12.43 to get this home, $9.32 on your HSN card. $9.32 a piece. This is the one that I bought a 4-pack for myself. I sent one to my mom and dad. I got one for my sisters, and each one of my kids has one of these in their room now. We are all prepared. Pete Kilcullen is here to show you how simple it is to use. And Pete, welcome. But
thanks.
when I first saw this and got to sort of explore this with the creator of it,
right? With Ron, yeah.
He said, fire departments use this.
Exactly.
He said every house should have it. It's different. For 7,000.
7,000 fire departments.
But he was like, oh, spray that out from here. You can. It's unbelievable.
Well, the best thing about this is I know many of us, just like me, have never used a fire extinguisher in our entire lives, and maybe we never will. Hopefully we never will. But when you have that chance, you're gonna know exactly what to do. We have to pull a pin, and then we have to figure out how that works. This is just like every other can that you have at home. Maybe you've used bug spray, then you can use this. Shannon, I want everyone to see exactly how this works and how easy it is.
Yeah.
So we have a couple small fires in a bucket right there. And again, it'll fire that it'll shoot that spray, that FireAde up to 15 feet. So you can do it right from there, and you can instantly cool off that surface. So go ahead, and there you go. You put that in there, it's gonna instantly cool that surface and put that fire out.
That is so cool.
Amazing, and it is so simple to use. So think about this. You want to be prepared for that fire, but you can take all the stress out of it because you've used a can just like this before. Now, if I got closer to that fire you just put out right now, and I hit that again, I have completely cooled that surface. It is amazing, and there's no mess. It's biodegradable, it's non-toxic. If you have to clean up the kitchen after a kitchen fire, this is going to be easy. You're gonna be able to wipe it clean, rinse it with water, and you're set. So
Incredible.
You wanna go...
I do, $9.32 a can, and we're doing campfires, so this is great to take with you camping, but you said kitchen fires.
Yes,
this will work on kitchen fires as well.
It will work on kitchen fires. This is water-based, and I know some people have talked about that and asked about what this will be like for a grease fire. Now, even though this is different than some of those other powdered fire extinguishers, this is still going to work in that situation to cool that fire. Let me make sure I cool that fire. There we go. Cool that fire down. So in the kitchen, you will have a flare-up when using this on a grease fire, but it will immediately start to cool that grease fire, and it will be effective at putting it out. So know that. And because you can stand so far away, as we're showing you here, think about how great that is when you do have a fire in the kitchen. Yeah. So you want to do the last one right there?
I do. You think I can get it from here?
I think so.
All right. You know, I was at my sister's house. I have 3 sisters, so if I tell you a story and you're like, I thought she's something. There was a fire outside in their field, and we were like, oh, everybody go get the water, get the water. Somebody literally were like, you know, like an old-fashioned firehouse, movie where they were like, pass it to that person, pass it to that person. If we had this, it would have been out in seconds. Yeah,
and the thing is, so even in some of these fires, if we put water on there, maybe you can get flare-ups, maybe that can remain hot for hours. That's why having FireAde, here's what's so cool about it. You're never gonna use a fire extinguisher unless you have that real fire, so you're never gonna know what that's like. But here, when you talk about things that you might be doing at home, or if it is a campfire when you're out camping, how about so many of us have fire pits now, or those fires that we can sit around, and you wanna make, and I wanna go in. I'm kind of done with this, we want to go to sleep. To really safely put out that fire is fantastic. Here, look at tailgating. It's huge time of year. Actually, the big Sunday was just yesterday.
That's right.
And everyone's tailgating. The college football, you're tailgating. To be able to completely put out and cool your grill, you can wipe it off in seconds and pop it in the back of your car, and then you can head into the game. So there's gonna be so many areas where having this with you, it's small, it's compact, it's easy, it's biodegradable, it's non-toxic. You are going to love having this around. Even if it is at a campfire, there's a lot of kids running around. I just know that I'm always panicked around that campfire. But you can have that extra bit of safety with FireAde just always ready at the
4th of July, I was thinking about, right? Like for fireworks and things like that.
Sure.
So it really is for $9.32. Now you may not say, I'm gonna have a fire extinguisher at $100 in every room of my house.
Right.
For $9.32, you could probably have one of these in every room of your house. It's the lowest price that we've ever offered. You're getting 4 for $37 and change today, and you can break that up into interest-free payments. So you can get these home and put one in each car. They will easily fit pretty much anywhere in your glove compartment, but everybody needs to have them, and they cool that fire down. So yes, they will work on campfires. Yes, you saw them using it on a grill because it's non-toxic. You would never use anything to put out a fire that you couldn't eat off of later, right? So this would be good on those food surfaces. And then in the kitchens, if you have a grease fire, these will work. And I just want to clarify that because it is water-based, but one of the questions that people had online, besides that this is a huge customer pick, was, oh, I guess I can't use it on grease fires.
Right, and remember, with any type of fire extinguisher, you're going to have that initial flare-up with a grease fire. And some of them that are high-powered and pressure can spread that. But with this, it's going to have an initial flare-up, but it's going to cool that surface immediately and be effective against those fires. And you're able to do it from a good distance away, which is nice as well.
I like that.
So, you know, hold that for me. I'll give you another one, because I want to show you this. When we talk about cooling that surface and we talk about being effective in so many different areas, I want to show you this. So I'm going to take a road flare, and I'm going to light this road flare. There we go. Get that lit. Now, this is very, very hot. It's burning hot. And what I want to show you is I'm going to go down to this bowl of water, and I'm going to show you when I put that in the water, it stays lit, right?
That's how hot it is?
Exactly. So you've got a fresh can there. So I want to bring this out here, and I want you to spray that on there and put that out. Now, again, hit that again, because we can, when you hit that again, we can cool that surface. So 2 things I want you to see. We've completely put that out and cooled that surface. Now, guys, I want you to see this. It's all over my arms.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Because again, with this, I can rinse this off with some water. I can just wipe this off with a rag, and it's totally fine. But that's pretty intense that we're able to put out something that's that hot that was not able to be put out with water. So when you think about this, when we hear it say that it's water-based, remember it is to make it safe, to make it non-toxic, things like that. But it's going to be able to put out those different types of fires. So you are going to love having this around. And Shannon, I know that you use this one other time, because I know you have it already, but it's so simple to use. And that was maybe the first thing that I saw. Because I thought back in my life, and I'm thinking, you know what, I've never used a fire extinguisher, which is nice. I've never been around it. They definitely are, because you don't know how to use it. Is it going to work? 5 years you have on the shelf life. But then it's so simple, because it's just that push that button, just like you've done on so many different cans. I think really like bug spray, that's the one that comes to mind for me. If you've used that bug spray, then you are set to go with FireAde.
A lot less toxic than bug spray, though, by the way. And now when we talk about the fires that this will work on, about 97% of fires are considered Class A and Class B fires. So Class A fires are wood, paper, cloth, trash, any sort of ordinary material like those campfires. But this is the one that I think most of us, you can't just throw water on. Gasoline, it will work on. Oil, paint, other flammable liquids, that's a Class B, and this will work on Class A or Class B.
Yeah, and 97% of the fires, these are 97% of the fires that are likely to happen in the home. Because the kitchen obviously is one of the top areas in the home. Also something like the laundry room. So that's why you're gonna get 4 home. You're gonna be able to put 1 in the kitchen. You're gonna be able to put 1 in the laundry room. I certainly think having 1 in the garage makes sense, especially if you use the garage as a type of a workshop like so many of us do. It's a great area. Maybe keeping 1 in your car. I started thinking back, and I was amazed at how many times I saw a car fire on the side of the road, and you're thinking, what are they going to do with that car fire? You're waiting for someone. To have something like this is amazing. And I've been so impressed. I started looking around when Ron introduced me to FireAde. There are so many amazing videos and things of what FireAde has done. It is outstanding. So I'm really impressed.
So if you wanted to, you know, order yours first, by the way. At this price, they will definitely not last. And a lot of you are on the phone to get yours at item number 669078. But go ahead, you know what? Google FireAde and you'll see. By the way, we do have little holsters for them, which I think is super cool
holster,
too.
Yeah, which is really nice.
That's a 2-pack that you can get $19.95, and then it's sort of handy to wherever you're going.
Yeah, no, it definitely is, because having this right where you want it, right when you need it, is fantastic. So remember, when you put 1 in the kitchen, I always want to make make sure that you don't want to put one right underneath your stove top, things like that, because then you won't be able to get it when that time happens. So you don't want to put it too close to where the fires can happen. Okay, we've got a few more fires here. I wonder if we should try to put them all out.
Oh, at the same time?
Well, let's do the first two then, you and I.
Okay.
But again, it's so easy to use from a distance.
So fast,
instantly puts that out and cools that surface. If we keep spraying that whole bucket, all the wood, everything in there will be absolutely cool in seconds, which really makes this such an amazing, amazing way to be prepared for something that can happen and not to be intimidated by it, which I think is so nice. We got one more in there. How about